Hey, what's up again, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Caleb, and today we're going to be talking about my 2010 Nissan Xterra. Alright, you guys, so I've been wanting to introduce this thing for a long time. I've already filmed this video 3 times, and there seems to be problems with every video, so if I show some B-roll here and it's a completely sunny and bright day, you know, unlike the cloudiness we got today, that kind of explains why. So yeah, I actually really dig this shot. This is super cool. Just out here by a grass field, and I think the Xterra looks nice. It complements it well. But anyway, we're gonna introduce this vehicle to the channel, part of the fleet, and yeah, I'm really excited to show you this because I've been working on this truck for the past 6 months, and we've owned this truck for just over a year now. And past 6 months I've really been cracking away at it with my wife, and we're slowly building it out to the way that we can both agree on that, you know, what fits our look and what we're going for on style. Yeah, so without further ado, let's begin. Alright, without further ado, you guys, this is our 2010 Nissan Xterra. This thing has been a badass truck. I love this thing. This actually landed our way. We got it used, and it came with 110,000 miles. Low miles, but this is a 2010, so it's only 12 years old. So, but it's really good. Like, I like the low mileage on it, and we still have plenty of time to spend with it and modify it and take it places that we want to, and really experience it as a whole on the 2nd gen Nissan Xterras. So I mean, my first impressions of the 2nd gen, I've always loved these. I love the updated look of them. The interior is really great. They look like a very militaristic truck and very masculine. You know, the original one too, it looked pretty good too, but I gotta say the interior on these, they're way better. It may feel a little smaller, what some people I've heard say, but it's definitely beefier plastics on it, and you're not gonna worry about breaking it in the truck. So alright, we're gonna go over, we're gonna kind of split this up in a couple sections, what I've done to the vehicle, pretty much what I recommend this vehicle, and then to conclude it, what are my future plans for this vehicle. So let's get started. This vehicle was a rust bucket, and this vehicle came from the east, and then it's now over here in California. So that means frame rust, you know, and stuff. But it's not. I did double check it over when we did the initial inspection. So I inspected everything, the frame, everything. Nothing's rotted out. The only things that were of concern were just the suspension, because they were just old and crusty, you know, just rusty. So the first things we did was replace the leaf springs in the back. 2 leaves on the leaf pack were broken, and yeah, they were just rusted out. So those were the first thing I did, is I replaced both the rear, and it actually lifted the truck just on stock suspension. So the next thing I did after that was I took off the wannabe rock sliders, and I took off the mud flaps. I kind of like these things with the mud flaps on, but since we're going to go to bigger tires, I had no idea if they would be able to hang, and if they would just be a lot of rubbing issues. So next thing we tackled was we got this rooftop tent. Now, if you remember seeing my T100 video, my Toyota pickup, I had that rooftop tent, this exact one, in the bed, and that was like a year ago, and I never introduced this thing. But yeah, the rooftop tent is a Thule Tipui. Now, I don't know how to say that, and don't make fun of me, but that's just that's the name of it. And when these things first came out, I think last year, they sold out like crazy, like hotcakes. So I guess the guy we bought it from, we got it super cheap, and it was like $1,400, $1,500. I'll probably have a picture up here to correct myself of how much it was, but yeah, we got on a smoking deal. Yeah, I'm super excited. A lot of people don't really generally like these because they're just the soft shell rooftop tents. A lot of people like the clamshells or the hard side or hard tops, whatever they're called, just because they pop up and it's a lot easier. True, in the future I would love a clamshell or something that pops up really fast, but I mean, for now this is our first exposure to rooftop tents, and this one's pretty good. So we're gonna stick with it for a while, you know, until we feel like spending money, you know. But overlanding isn't about breaking the bank. So alrighty, you guys, the next thing I did after that was the wife and I saved up for a lift kit. We got a lift kit. This is a leveling kit. This is the 2.5-inch leveling kit from Rough Country for the Nissan Frontier, Xterra, and Pathfinder platform. So I say it's a pretty good overall lift. I'm probably going to switch it out for a All Dogs Off-Road 3-inch lift altogether, and just throw on some beefier suspension. I hear kind of clunking noises from the front, but I mean, that's what happens. You get what you pay for, you know. Rough Country's okay, but I'd rather go with like some Bilsteins or the All Dogs Off-Road suspension itself. So we'll see when we cross that bridge, but for now this Rough Country's doing okay. So next thing we did was upgrade our tires to the 33-inch, almost 33-inch BFG KO2 tires. Badass tires. I already had them on my truck, and we got them on here. I've had exposure to these tires on the Forest Service rigs that we used to drive, and they're pretty good tires. They get good grip, and they do really well and clear out the mud and snow pretty good with the tire technology, whatever they do. As I stated, this is a SE model of Xterra, and usually these come with nicer wheels and 17-inch rims. I don't really like 17 inches with the 33-inch wheels because it just I don't like to have less meat on my tires with the rims. So I wanted more meat, so I went with the 16-inch Frontier wheels, and I like them. You know, I'll be painting them soon to like a bronze, but we're saving up cash for like some I think they're called Black Rhinos or whatever the company is, and then gonna go with a pair of bronze ones. All Dogs Off-Road sells some good wheels too, so we'll be hitting up that too. So we're moving to the next part of the video, and this will be the section where I talk about our rig and how we pack it out. We got a couple totes. We have a very simple system right now. Maybe in the future we'll end up creating a trunk setup where we can have it to where it's more organized, you know. But I think the way we have it is pretty organized. I don't know, I dig it. It's really easy to find stuff, and it's not too hard. So yeah, and so we have two totes. One has the cooking supplies and kitchen utensils also with it, and the other tote has dried food in it, and you know, dried goods like ramen or whatever, just so we can have some extra food and some MREs. So we move over left of the trunk, and so we have a Igloo ice chest. The ice chest is from Walmart. You know, it's like I said, you don't have to break the bank to be overlanding and shit. The Igloo one does us really well. I'd say the ice will last you a day, you know, same as any other ice chest. But we kind of have a shower tent set up. We're looking at getting a shower tent set up for the roof rack where it hooks up after getting an awning on the roof. So that's gonna be cool when we finally get it, but it works good. It's called Wolf something. I'll try to link it in the description. That concludes this part of the build. So what do I think of this? The 2nd gen Xterra, it's actually really good. It's a solid vehicle. It feels well planted to the ground, and it's I actually like how heavy it feels. You know, if we were to ever get in a wreck with this, you know, I don't want that to happen, but I know that we would be safe. Dealing with the V6 engine in this, the VQ engine, it's really good. Kind of comes to the question, would I recommend this vehicle to my friends and family? Yes, I would. I think these days, with how popular Toyota is, with how the market is, they're trying to make you pay an arm and a leg or a quarter of a mortgage. I just think that's ridiculous. Like 50 to 60 grand for a truck, like that's a little ridiculous in my eyes, but that's just the Toyota tax what's going on, especially the used vehicles. I like the Frontier platform. I'm gonna get me a Frontier one day. And the Xterra and Pathfinder platform. I say they're the second runner-up when you want to be on a budget. You can build an overland vehicle for the same price as paying for a Toyota, which is 50 to 60 grand. I think for the same price with the Nissan Frontier and Xterra, so back then, right now you buy them for 20 to 30 grand. That's just for the truck. And then right after that, you can spend the rest of that money to upgrade it, and I think you'll be under the price of a Toyota Tacoma. Personally, me, I'd rather just go for that. Yes, I would recommend this to my friends and family. These are really reliable vehicles. I'd put my life on it, you know, just as long as, you know, we upkeep everything and do the preventative maintenance that we need to do on the vehicle. So alright, you guys, so that concludes today's video on the 2010 Nissan Xterra Overland build. I hope you enjoyed. This was kind of a pain to make. This took me 3 tries, which I just need to get a microphone, to be honest, but I've been dealing with a lot of wind, and it's been really windy over here, which is cool. It means it's starting to kind of cool down. I'm finally happy to have this video done, except that camera dying issue, but I mean, other than that, it is what it is. Just got to film on the phone and finish this thing out. So, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Plenty more content on the Nissan platform, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I sure as hell did. This whole process of learning about these vehicles is dope. Still a fan of Nissan. There's some things I don't like what they do mechanically, but other than that, they're good. They make good trucks. Their cars, they suck. So yeah, one more thing before I head out. Thank you guys for over 200 subscribers. Shit, I went by quick, actually. I remember talking about the spindle lift for the T100. That was like, shit, like 6 months or maybe more ago. And I was like, thanks guys for the 150 subscribers. So it's pretty cool now having almost 300 subscribers. This is a growing channel, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content too. So now this is the conclusion. So I promise I'm out of here. So thank you guys. I appreciate your time. Plenty more Nissan content here. So thank you guys. You guys have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.